Okay. This is it. I'm out. Chicken jockey! No way, we just saw a chicken jockey, bro. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Minecraft Forever world. This is episode 3, and today we are going to be building a graveyard for my previous Forever world that we unfortunately lost to corruption. I think it's a good way to honor it and kind of tie in both worlds so that it's kind of a continuation. But if you're new here, this is what we have so far. This is our starter base area. We have Origins Hall here. We have the wall around our entire base, known as the Sentinel Ring, and over here we have Prosperity Farms, which is kind of incomplete, but it looks pretty decent in my opinion. Last live stream, if y'all missed it, we completed this pathway and the retaining wall around here. But yeah, today we're going to be making a graveyard over in this area, kind of facing the mountain. I want to make like a circular area, continue this wall around here, and we're going to make a graveyard for the old Forever world. But yeah, this is our house. We also did the interior on the last live stream, so if y'all are missing the live streams, you got to fix that. But yeah, pretty basic interior. I still want to kind of change it up a little bit because I feel like this space is a little empty. I was going to do this island design, but over here, so I might switch it at some point because it is a little cramped when you open the door. I'm not sure. But yeah, and we also did the upstairs a little bit. It's not finished yet, we just moved in here. We have our doggo, which we still need a name for. I did gather some resources off camera so that we would be ready to build. I believe they're in here. Yeah, so we have all this stuff, and I did get a little bit of scaffolding from the bamboo that we recently gathered. So I'm just gonna grab all this. I think I want to use deep slate mainly, but I'm not sure yet. And I want to use these iron bars too. I did get some iron off screen too, and I want to use iron bars in this build ideally. Alright, I do actually need to terraform this area, I just realized. So I think I'm gonna kind of shape this area a little bit better first, and then we can begin. Gotta bring this out one to line it up a little better. Alright, that seems better for now. And I think I'm going to adjust this. I think the staircase will be going down this way to the side. So I want to kind of make this a more abrupt wall here. That basic outline should do for now. Just need to make sure we have enough room for the actual build. I think this should be fine. So I think this should be enough room. I'll probably end up having the like the main building over here. But let me just do a basic layout of walls, because I want some pillars happening. So I think we can just start like this, like 1 and 1, 2, 3, that and 1, 2, 3. That should be fine. We can come back and edit the terrain later, of course. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to actually put the dirt back where I just took it from, but that's fine. Yeah, we are going to have to edit this terrain a little bit, but I'm not too worried. We like to take our time here anyways. Yeah, that should be fine, and then we can come back and fix everything. In fact, I'll just edit this a little bit for now and fill this dirt back in. Alright, that should suffice. We expanded the area a little. Sun is going down. I'm actually going to bring the bed over here because we're probably going to be out here the whole time anyway. I brought most of the resources out. Hello. Yeah, I need y'all to help me out in the comments and give us name ideas for the doggo, because I have absolutely no idea. We didn't have a dog in the last Forever world. We just had Kevin. So any name ideas in the comments would be appreciated. I'm going to put this over here so I can remember that it's up here. Entrance will be right here. That should pretty much cover it. And of course it's raining. It would not be a ballad video without the rain. Speaking of, it's been raining here for the past a few days, and while I love the rain, I drive a rear-wheel drive car, and if you know anything about cars, you know that that is a recipe for disaster. And so, like, a couple times I've been, like, slightly sliding around. Mom, I know you're probably going to end up watching this. It hasn't been anything crazy, but I have been slightly sliding around a little bit in the rain. And it's on, like, the most normal turns, too. But it's just because I have an old rear-wheel drive car that I think it just kind of comes with the territory, unfortunately. And I didn't know it back when I bought the car, but I should probably get an all-wheel drive or a front-wheel drive car, at least for my daily driver. When I get my... I almost just died. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. While I love the rain, I don't like thunderstorms, so we're gonna get rid of that. When I get my dream car, like a sports car or a supercar, that can be rear-wheel drive if that's how it comes, but definitely no rear-wheel drive for the daily, because I cannot have myself sliding around all the time. Because I wouldn't take the dream car out in the rain very often unless it's to take pictures. So we have these built up. You're going to see the vision in a little bit, but what I want to do is order this in some more tough bricks, probably. Like this, around the bottom. And then we'll do some iron bars. And I just had an idea. Hold on. My idea is we can make these like spiky by like putting another like a fence post on top. I think that would make it look cool. Hopefully I remember that in a little bit. But the outline of this is going to be a pretty basic design. I don't think it needs to be anything crazy though. This should be enough room. We can just have like an entrance, like a couple like little graves here, and then other stuff. Let me go grab wood for some fences before I forget. But yeah, also we could probably go get that horse at some point and put him in the stable, because I moved all the animals into Prosperity Farms. By the way, guys, if y'all are new, we do have lore in this world. This is Origins Hall, and it is the origin place of my ancestors' civilization known as Varelian. And basically what's happening is I am the last descendant of the Varelian Empire, and I am basically trying to recreate it. And so that is the reason that we are building all this stuff here, is because my ancestors used to have this entire kingdom spanning all the way down there and all the way down in that direction and up in the mountain and stuff. And so it's our job to continue the legacy, so to speak. So that's kind of the reason why we're doing all this stuff. And I thought that adding some lore would be cool to give us a little bit of direction for what we're doing in the world. And yeah, we don't follow it super closely, but just enough, and I think it gives us a good outline for what to do. Alright, this should be enough fences to cover it. I wanted to do this right now before I forget. And then we could always put lanterns on top, which would make it look pretty cool. Actually, I think we are going to do that later. I'm probably going to... Why do I keep doing that? Probably going to still end up needing to get more iron, because we're going to use a lot of it on iron bars and whatnot. Alright. There is the last little spike done here. And I think next we can just make all these iron bars. I have a few. So let's see how many I'm going to end up needing. Or if that even looks good. I think that looks pretty good, personally. I want to add this right here. Actually, no. This probably needs to be opened up for a wider entrance. Let's see, how does this look? I mean, it's fairly basic, but I think it works. This build doesn't have to be anything, like, super detailed, I don't think. Okay, I'm realizing now I'm going to end up needing way more iron bars than that. But it will be okay. Okay. We filled in what we have. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to go get more iron. Alright, next I think we can start placing some of the headstones here. I think we can do like 2 over here maybe. Do 2 right there. And then over here we can have 3 main ones. Yeah, that should work. And these will be like Kevin, Horse into Hole, and E over here. And then right here, I think we'll build the big building thingy. Could also put one right here, but let's just stick with that for now. I'm gonna go back to the house and grab some coarse dirt here, because I think that's what I'm gonna use for the actual graves. I don't know where it's at. Some right here. Actually, I feel like path blocks are gonna end up being better. I think I'll take this coarse dirt for texturing, but I think path blocks will make more sense. And I do have wood to make the signs. I know I'm doing the detailing a little bit out of order, but honestly, who cares? Who cares? Alright, six signs should end up covering it. I'm just gonna put these right there. And then, let's see, I feel like over here should be RIP Kevin. He always paid the rent. Alright, there's the grave for Kevin. RIP Horse in the Hole. A true OG. And then E. RIP E. RIP E. What should we refer to him as? The guardian of... Wait. The forever world... Wait. Forever world guardian. Alright. Rest in peace to everyone. All of our fallen soldiers from the previous world. Well, I woke up and it immediately started raining. I'm going to make a chest real quick. And then I think I want to go mining and find more iron because we're going to end up needing it. Oh, why are you all the way down here? Do you have anything interesting this time? Lily pad. Pale oak sapling. That's actually super useful. How can I... Okay, can you stop moving for a minute so I can put you in a hole? Oh, yes, I got him. Wait, did I get him? Oh, let me place the block. Yes, I boxed him in. Okay. That's what we need. We need to keep this guy, and we need to go find a village and get that pale oak sapling. So I'm going to keep him here, because I don't know how far the pale oak biome is in this world, but I need pale oak, so we're going to keep him in there. And in the meantime, let's go complete our side quest of iron, but we need to go get emeralds in order to trade that. Yeah, 5 emeralds for a pale oak sapling. I doubt that there's a pale oak biome anywhere in the general vicinity, so that would be huge, actually. Ooh, wait a minute. Is this a geode? Oh, nice. This is a good entrance for this. I think I've been in here before. Nice, okay. I have this geode, I just need iron. There we go. I've recently been wanting to go see all of the good new movies that are coming out because they're actually so peak. But I've been too busy and, dude, movie tickets nowadays are like way too expensive. Like, you have to pay, like, if you're going with just one other person, it's like $22 or something. And then you have to pay for, you know, the popcorn and all that stuff. And, dude, it's just too much. If I went to see even like 2 of the movies, I'd be wasting a ton of money. Maybe not wasting because all the movies are good, but, you know. At the same time, it's like, I have to save money somehow. Okay. Bane of my existence right here. Can I hit you? Oh my gosh, you are just... Dang, he was parkouring. I need that string. Okay, I'm playing with fire here, but I killed him. Got him. That works. Okay. Iron right there, but it's just 1 block. Gotta get rid of that guy. Dang, I have not... Wow, this cave is quite expansive. Okay, Enderman over here. Need to get rid of this creeper. Okay, I didn't even hit him, but sure. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are coming out of nowhere down here. But yeah, like, I wanted to go see the live action How to Train Your Dragon because the original is like probably top 10 most impactful movies of my childhood. Oh my gosh, are you serious right now, bro? Are you serious? What is wrong with you? I need to heal. Better not die. That would be quite unfortunate. Where are you going? Okay, gotta finish getting this iron now. But yeah, How to Train Your Dragon, Mission Impossible, which by the time this comes out, has probably already been out for a little bit, but I still haven't seen it. And yeah, it's just like, everything is too expensive, man. Wow, this is kind of cool. Rain all the way down here. Actually, kind of sick. Ooh, I see diamonds. I see diamonds. Yes, I do. Over here, there's 3 of you. Go. Easy. I am probably going to make an enchanting table soon, so I'm going to grab some of these. Okay, now that we have these diamonds down here, I am probably going to make a diamond pickaxe finally. I probably could have a long time ago, but for some reason I like to save diamonds. Okay, there's a good amount over here. Okay, and this is good because we can make the glowing signs. I love how all the glow squids just die. They just die on their own. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. There's some more up here. Just 1, okay. I'll take it though. We can definitely make a lot of diamond stuff now, so I think I'm gonna do that once we get back up there. I might be a little greedy and try and find some more down here, but just for a little bit. We did get a good amount of iron, but I think we're gonna end up needing more anyways. I just gotta be careful about these mobs. Okay, don't blow up the diamonds. I don't know if that's how that works or not. I missed. There we go. Yeah, let's get these. Just 1. Yeah, I need more than that. Oh, I see some up there. Yeah, this cave is actually kind of OP. There we go. Please be more than 1. It's 2. Alright, just 2. I'll take it. But yeah, let me know in the comments what movies y'all are excited to see. Whoa! Oh, it's a spawner! Wait, what? Wait, I need this. Don't you dare ruin this. Stop. I saw a creeper, I don't want it to take care of this guy. Alright, more diamonds too. We actually just found the spot. And eventually make a farm here. Let's see what's in here. Name tag, let's go. We can name the Efficiency 5? Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. Wait, this is actually peak. Golden horse armor. Oh my gosh. Wait, we just found the jackpot, guys. No way we just found a name tag and horse armor. All we needed was a saddle. Let's try and safely navigate our way back up here, because I think we got everything that we need. We may end up needing a little bit more iron, but now we have enough diamonds and an enchanted book to make some pretty good diamond gear. Alright, now we get out of here with the quickness. I think it's this way that I have to go. Ooh, more diamonds. Alright, I keep saying I'm gonna leave. Why'd you just do a 360 on me? Okay. This is it. I'm out. Chicken jockey! I don't know why I didn't kill the baby zombie first. No way we just saw a chicken jockey, bro. Alright, I gotta collect that piece of chicken. This piece of chicken specifically has to be memorialized. I bet y'all are gonna get mad at me in the comments for killing the chicken jockey, but those things are no joke. I do like to progress pretty slowly most of the time, but this is good. I do want it to be a little bit faster in this world. But we do like to take our time here. It is still raining, wow. Just perpetual rain. Alright, so. Okay, full inventory, I didn't even realize that. Wow, we have quite the stash. I'm gonna go put some of this up. I want to finish the graveyard itself before we actually use any of this stuff. But for now, making an item frame, and I am memorializing this chicken right here. Chicken jockey. Beautiful. Beautiful. Chicken jockey has been acquired. And wait, let me evaluate how many diamonds we have total now. 32. Okay, yeah. We gotta start making some tools and armor after this, but I want to finish this build first, and I think... Where did I put all the furnaces? Oh yeah, they're in the kitchen. Let's smelt some of this iron. Forgot I had glass in there. Well, this horsey is right here. I don't really have a saddle, though. Hello, sir. How are you? Would you like to be acquired? I think I'm going to grab this guy, even though I don't have a saddle just yet. Let me acquire you. Come in here. Get over here. There you go. Not horse into hole, but close enough. Welcome back, horse into hole. Okay, next order of business. I actually needed all of that iron that I put away. Hold on. Alright, let's see if a stack of iron bars will cover it. I'm sure it'll get us close, if not complete it. I could probably just do the math, but I don't really want to. Alright, actually that is more than enough to cover it. We should probably add lanterns on top of these, but I also feel like iron bars would make it look pretty cool. And then if you add the lantern on top of those, it makes it look kind of tacky, I think. So, I'm probably just gonna do these iron bars and then find a way for the lanterns to fit in some other way, because I think this looks pretty decent. Yeah, to me that looks much better. And we'll find another way to light up the area. with the lanterns and stuff, because I guess you want it to look a little more spooky with a graveyard type build. Alright, and I kind of want to just make the, like, the bigger building type deal right here. I want to go ahead and make that. It won't be too significant, but probably just something like this should cover it. Just a 3x3 type deal. Alright, something very basic like this I think will work, and then we can detail it in a second. Is there anything I could use for the floor that would look different? I guess we can just use planks here. Yeah, and I think I do want to use just path blocks for the actual Gosh, I just disrespected the dead. Path blocks for the actual graves. I think that's a budget-friendly way to do it. And then we can take that sign and put it right here. And this will be... We'll just say something simple like, the legacy lives on forever. There we go. And then we can come back in here and decorate it. I do need to detail this. I think we can maybe just add some walls. Do something subtle like this to add some depth. Make it not dirt, no. Make it look a little bit more detailed, just slightly. And then we do have to add the roof. I think I want to go with... do I have any deep slate with me? I do have a little bit of deep slate. I want to go with like a deep slate outline, maybe. Probably won't end up even needing that many, but... let's just outline this. Just realized I didn't even need to go up there, really. Now I need to go up there. Right, add that. I am, in fact, going to need just a few more stairs, but for now, fill what we have in. Okay, let me get more stairs. Alright, this should cover most of it. Just fill this in, and then I'm probably going to do my same little design on top that I always do. I don't know what you would exactly call it, but apparently this is my signature style now. And then I got this. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I literally did it again. I did not make enough stairs. There we go. That should cover it. See how that looks. I mean, it's fairly simple, but I think it gets the job done. And the good thing about having wall and iron bar blocks here is that this thing doesn't directly bump up against that stuff, so it still looks halfway decent. Let's hang a lantern right here. And we can put a lantern in between each of these. And I do need to come back and detail the yard overall here. Before we start adding all of the details on the ground, I think I want to have some shrubbery here. Somewhere in here. Where could I integrate this is my question. Alright, I have added some shrubbery, and now that I remember, we got to make this... Oh, I forgot you can't make it a path block. Okay. In that case, I think I have coarse dirt with me. So, We can actually make it out of coarse dirt, I suppose. And then we'll have to make the path out of something else. To signify. We can just put this one next to it as well. Do a very simple design here. And then probably we can just line the back of this with some flowers maybe. I feel like that would look cool. See, how does that look? Yeah, I mean, pretty simple, but, you know, I think actually right here it would be better if it was another shrub. This is fine though. I like building with no plan. Stuff that comes naturally I feel like ends up being better most of the time. Made a new shovel here. And now I think we can just do a very basic path through here. Dude, why is it literally always raining? I'm just gonna throw some of these in here. I might actually make the path entirely out of andesite now that I think about it. The space is a little bit cramped, but you know, it should be fine. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. I don't know why I decided to go with the pink flowers, but I think it suffices for now. I know this is pretty condensed and this path doesn't look great, but I don't really care at this point. This build is not gonna be my best, but I think it gets the job done. And we do need to add a door and grab some flower pots for this. Okay, I have gathered the flower pots, so I think we can just put a few in here. Blue for the channel colors, and then just a couple more there. And I honestly think that should suffice. It's unfortunate that we even have to build this in the first place, but we have dedicated all of our graves to these various things, and let's see. What could we dedicate these to? I feel like we need to dedicate it to some of the more iconic builds in the old Forever world. So I'm gonna say this one should be the stone monolith with the lightning rods. That build was pretty cool. Let's see. Let's say carved into time. And then for this, what's another iconic build? I feel like the fountain. I don't remember what I called it, but we're gonna call it Fortune. Oh wait. Fortune Fountain. Let's see. The centerpiece of a legacy. Because it was like the center of the whole, my whole base in the old Forever world. So we're gonna call it that. But yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like this build could have been a little better. But I don't think it's horrible, you know? I think we can maybe add, if I have any more tall flowers, let me go see if I have some bone meal. I feel like adding some more flowers throughout here would be good. Alright, I was able to bone meal some rose bushes, so I think they belong in here, kinda. How about we just add these on the edges of that too? I think that's pretty good. Alright, now that we've completed that, we need to address the rest of this retaining wall. So, Okay, I'm not sure how I feel about this entrance design, but before we start on the retaining wall, I did actually forget to name this place, and I think I want to call this place Stone Vale Hollow. I don't know why, it just sounds cool to me. And then let's put on this sign, Varelian Cemetery. So we know that this is the local cemetery for Varelian. And now let's see how far we can get with the resources that we have. I'm just going to do this area, and then if we have enough left over, I do want to try and get a basic outline for right here. It doesn't have to be the whole thing, but I do want to cover this area up so that we don't fall in there. So let's see how far we can get. And guys, as you're watching this, any build ideas would be appreciated, of course. Always looking for new ideas because sometimes it takes me a while to come up with my own. So feel free to leave any ideas you have in the comments, and I will definitely read them and respond to them. Alright, that is the wall completed. I gotta go ahead and actually add the stairs into here. This area is a little weird, so I might just I don't know what I'm gonna do with this wall. We'll see. Let me just make some of these and I'll see what happens. Yeah, actually, I could just continue this way and something like this. Yeah, that's fairly simple. Let's do that and then get rid of this. Yeah, honestly, I think that suffices. Let me go inside and sleep real quick, and then we can look at everything. I just realized that this is out one too far. Hold on. Alright, let's take a look at the pretty much completed build. We go down the stairs here. I actually probably need to add a little path in, but other than that, we have Stone Vale Hollow, the Varelian Cemetery. And over here we have a stone monolith grave and the fortune fountain grave with some nice flowers. Nice view of the mountain in the background. Take our pathway over here. We have the grave for E, grave for Horse into Hole, and the grave for Kevin. I think this turned out pretty well. And then of course we have the entirety of the OG Forever World. RIP. But yeah, I like this build. It's probably not as detailed as my other ones, and this layout is a little bit cramped. Let me see, I have a little more andesite here. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good overall though. I am happy with it. I don't know how I feel about the entrance of it, but, you know, we're probably going to look back on this in a few years, and we can just laugh about how bad the builds were, maybe. I know that this house is extremely basic, or not house, but this build is extremely basic, this part right here. But I don't really mind too much. Since I'm a perfectionist, though, I am going to change that. So like that, I think it looks a little better. But yeah, honestly, I think that concludes this build. If you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe and share the video with anyone who you think would like it. And I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.